Alright, what I want to talk about today? I want to talk about these fucked up drivers in Las Vegas. No, that's not what I want to talk about today. You know, I saw a video by Jimmy Fallon slow jamming the news with President Obama last night, so I posted it on Facebook. You know, telling President Obama, you know, I didn't always agree with his tactics. You know, I thought that he should have used the bully pulpit a little bit more. But other than that, what he did worked for what he did. And so that's it, you know. And now all the obstruction and hate by the repubs has brought them Donald Trump. So someone decided to comment who doesn't even have a picture in their avatar. They have a blank avatar saying that President Obama, no one's better off after 8 years of Obama, la-di-da, dee-dee-da, 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 bullshit, okay? So, what I'll come to the conclusion is, it's time to end the welfare for the white supremacist, racist white folks in this country that blame their inadequacies on advancement of the indigenous black people that were here before Plymouth Rock landed on us. And what do I mean by that? I mean, for so many years, ever since the very beginning, well, let's not go back to the beginning because people say, oh, they're always talking about slavery. Okay, so let's not go slavery, but let's go 1865, okay? 1865, 1867, by 1890, 1892, all of the advancements that black folks had made under the Civil Rights Act that they had put into place then were reversed. All the senators and congressmen were out of there, and it went back to a system that was even worse than slavery, Jim Crow, what you would call the nadir. Okay, look this up. You know what I'm saying? You'll have time. You know, you'll read. Stay with me, though. Stay with me, but look it up. But stay with me. Okay. So the government has been giving welfare to white supremacists. You know, giving them pretty much a pass on their treachery and their bullshit. You know, they've been giving them a pass on their treachery and their bullshit. Always giving a little bit, but backhanded. There's always something in there. Like the 13th Amendment, for instance. There will be no slavery unless the person is duly convicted of a crime. So that allowed the white racists to create situations where they said that a black person was doing something wrong. They could just trump up some charges, and they kept slavery going. It's always a backhanded slap going on. Yeah, we're going to give you something, but we're not going to give you anything. So what I'm saying to you is, we're going to have some changes going forward, because Donald Trump is rearing the ugly head of white supremacy for the last time in the United States of America, as far as I'm concerned. Because we were indigenous people. We were here first. There were no fucking slave ships. We were here first. We were here for at least 14 to 17,000 years, crossing across the ice bridges, coming in, populating North America and South America. Had a whole culture, had system, had government before the Europeans came, acting like they were friendly, then turning around and turning treachery and turning all the dark-skinned people into a servitude position, slavery. Okay? So stay with me. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go research that shit. You'll see. So we have to make some changes. Like, the republic is put on top of the federation. Look that up. There was a governmental structure here before the European invaders turned over and started the republic, which we're in now. We'll keep the republic because, you know, you stole some ideas from the federation to make the republic. So we'll keep the republic, but we're gonna make some changes to the Constitution. And meanwhile, while we're making some changes to the Constitution, we're gonna tell the people who are into the Confederacy that you could just go back to your original countries of origin. You know, all the racist white folks. Go back to the country of your original countries of origin and let them deal with your lazy, uneducated, unwilling to be re-educated asses. Okay? So when we change the Constitution, we're going to go in first. We're going to take out that 3/5 compromise. We're going to change that. Then we're going to change the Constitution. This is very important. Then we're going to change the Constitution from all men are created equal to all human beings are created equal. Which means that, you know, Neanderthals only have 23% of human gene in them. If you check out the human genome, you find out that anyone who doesn't have descendants from Africa, the continent they call Africa, anyone who doesn't have descendants from the continent of Africa, anyone who's born outside of there, who their origins are outside of Africa, are not human. Human comes from Africa. So that means all the people, we were already here for millions of years, and we crossed over different ice bridges, and we populated different places. So that means that Neanderthals only have 23% human in them. So once we change the Constitution, all humans are created equal. Then there's a slight problem because people who have been walking around considering themselves human, when the human genome has proven that the only humans on the planet Earth are descendants from Africa. So that means the people who are who have melanin in their skin. Those who have lack of melanin are not, you know, part of the process. So we're going to change that up, and then we're going to get down to the real, and then we'll see how you like it and see how you feel, because people have been lying about who are human beings and who aren't. So once we change the Constitution, we're going to straighten this out. We're going to kick out the people who believe in Confederacy, send you back to your original countries, let them deal with your ignorant, lazy, uneducated, unwilling to be re-educated asses. And then the country will go back to being run by the original indigenous people of the land. So that's what I wanted to talk about. It was a little wordy. We're going to tighten it up in post, but that's about it. So stay tuned. The BLKICE Chronicles.